Hey everybody, my name is Kelsey. If you're here to see me do things with yarn and crochet because you like yarn and crochet, then feel free to come in, sit down, subscribe if you would like. I will be very happy to have you here because today we actually got a pretty cool video coming up. Sorry, I had to adjust my camera. But today's video is actually gonna be pretty fun. I haven't really talked about this very much on my channel because why? But I do dabble in the NFL. I dabble. I was an NBA fan for many years. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of watching basketball. Let's start watching football. So that's kind of where I am right now. And my team is the Arizona Cardinals. So I decided to make jerseys for the upcoming season. Their season starts in September. Right now we're at the end of July, so I have quite a bit of time to do that between now and then. But this is why I'm starting so early, because I found a tutorial for a football jersey. It looks really good. I watched the whole video, not confusing. I can do it. But the reason why I'm starting so early is because I'm not trying to make one. I'm not really trying to make two. I'm trying to make three. I'm trying to make three between now and the first game of our season. I need to get started soon because not only am I trying to do it between now and then, but I'm also going to be moving. And I'm not talking moving across town, moving to a little bit out of the city. No, I'm moving like almost 6 hours away from where I live now. So it's gonna be a journey. And I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get all my stuff packed up here, move, and then get set up there. So I want to give myself some time to kind of get that sorted out with these jerseys so I have them on time. So that's what I'm doing today. So I went to Michael's. I know, but I went to Michael's because I didn't have the colors. That's why. And then also I needed the yarn weights to match because I do have white yarn, but it's gonna be like, it's not gonna match the red that I picked up. So I was like, well, let me get the white and the red at Michael's. And that's not even, like, the yarn I'm about to show you, it's not even all the yarn that I need, because I also need black yarn, which I have black yarn, so I may not buy it, because I bought like the pound ones. Okay, I probably don't need black, but I did get white. I think it's just red. It's called white. Yeah, white. And then I got red. Now here's the thing. I wanted to get a bright red, but their bright red, when you look at it in certain lights, it was reading like pink, like a reddish pink. So I didn't want to do that. So I ended up getting this. I just realized this is not in their soft cotton or soft classic. I keep saying soft cotton. I meant soft classic. This isn't what I needed. Okay. Okay, so what I got was impeccable. Okay. Neither one of them is their soft classic, because this one is the impeccable line. This one is Colorcraft. Both of them are loops and threads, but it's just, it's fine. It's fine. This isn't a life decision. Really, I just got to get started. So I got these. Wait. Why does this look? What? I'm so confused. Okay, maybe this is wound tighter than this is, because this is the same yarn. What? Yeah, this is different than this. Like, even the labels are different. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know, but wait. Are you joking me? These are two different colors. These are two different reds. And you can really see it on camera. It's fine. It's fine. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pivot. I'm not gonna use loops and threads for this. I'm gonna use Red Heart. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I can't use this. They're different dye lots, of course. And then, I mean, even if they, like, the difference is just too noticeable. And this yarn is a tad bit thicker than this one. And I heard another critic talk about this, but now that I see it in my hand, yeah, this is a little bit thicker than this one. You can just look at it and tell. I was not trying to go back outside today because it's hot, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna just get back in my car, or we'll get in my car, I guess. Go back to Michael's and we're gonna sort this out. Okay, so I'm back from Michael's and I have my skeins. Bam. Got Red Heart Super Saver because it is a little bit stiffer. Because like for what I'm making the jersey, it don't need to be drapey and flowy, right? It's fine if it's, you know, sturdier and, you know, stiff. I'm totally fine with that. And I think it probably should be, you know? So I went and got this. I was looking for the dye lot number and I have grown to understand, I don't know if you can see, there you go. There's no dye lot on these. So it's just the color. But I got all three of them and they're all the same red. That's what I needed. And I needed a bright red. Like I said, it's the Cardinals jersey. And if y'all Google it, you'll see that it's a bright red. So like a fire engine red, you know. So I'm really excited for it. I'm going to go ahead and grab a, what's the size? A 5.5. So we'll go ahead and get this onto my yarn winder, get a couple of cakes wound up. And the goal for the rest of tonight is to get at least one of the front panels done and start on the second one. It shouldn't take me very long because it's, you know, tall stitches with double crochets and it's the granny stitch, so it shouldn't take me very long. So I should at least get the first one done, and then tomorrow I can do the second one, and then I can do all the detailing at the top. Let me go ahead and get started on this because I'm not even there yet, and I'll check back in with y'all when I have made some progress. Hey y'all, so today is Wednesday. First of all, before I get into what I'm going to talk about, you know, how to break out the scrunchie, you know how it is. Okay, so Wednesday, I have my basket with my project in it and my hook and my yarn. So yesterday I was going to try to finish this panel, but I was busy and I was not at home. But today I'm going to try to finish this first panel. I should be able to do it because it's granny stitches, and also it's not from my neck down. It's probably to maybe right here down to however long I want it. So I'm going to finish this panel, then I'm hopefully, you know, if I'm going crazy, I'll finish the second one, but I'll at least start it today. So then I'll have a lot of the jersey done, honestly, and then we'll get into the part at the top that has single crochets in it. Now, I don't know if I said this earlier, but just in case I didn't, I'm going to put the link of the tutorial that I'm using in the description, so in case you want to look at it and make one for yourself, because so far the pattern's been pretty easy, you know, rows of granny stitch, gotta love that. And I'm so excited. I really like how this is coming out. It's nice and uniform. The holes aren't too big. I considered sizing down my hook, and I'm glad I didn't. I think 5.5 is good enough, because I'm not going to, like, I'm going to always be wearing a shirt underneath this anyway. So that's why I don't really care that it's granny stitch, or else I would have changed the stitch or something else. So I'm off from work. I'm at home, big chilling. I'm gonna grab me some water, and we're gonna get to this. Hey y'all, so today is Thursday. I made really good progress yesterday and part of today, so let me show you what I got. Last night I finished this. This isn't the whole panel, it's really just from my chest, like halfway, probably where the nip is, down to however long I want it to be. So I did this, I did 26 rows. So I knew that I had to make the next panel 16 rows, and I started it last night and then worked on a little bit today. I'm kind of far into it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17. I'm on row 18, so not very far, and these rows don't take a lot to do. So I'm here. This is the end of my first skein. So I found, it's over there, I can't grab it, but I found a skein previously that I had already started working out of. So I thought, okay, let's take a second, let's get rid of this open skein already and do all that. So right now I'm caking that up so I can finish this and then start the next part of the pattern. The reason why I stopped here is because the stitch is going to change. The next couple of rows, I watched through the pattern already. After this, we're going to be going into some single crochet rows. So I decided to just make the panels up into the same point, because I don't like making one whole panel and then having to start all over from the beginning and make the other one. I don't like doing that. I like to just kind of do them at the same time, so then when I'm done with that section, I'm done with that section, and then there you go. So my goal at least today is to finish the second panel up to that point. I should. So I'm going to finish caking up this skein that I have right here. It's actually right in front of my camera, you just can't see it, and we're going to see how far we get today, but hopefully I make some good progress. So let me get to it and I will check in with y'all later. Hey everybody, today is Friday. I didn't have an update after my last one on Thursday because I didn't do anything after I told y'all that. So I'm going to show you what I've gotten done today so far, and it's actually kind of a lot. So I had this panel done already, so then I had started the second one. I finished it and I moved to the next part of the pattern. This part is just single and double crochets, like alternating and stuff like that. For a couple of rows, not too much, but I did come to a stopping point in the pattern where I had to cut my yarn and then do the same thing on this one. So I figured it was a good time to give y'all an update. So honestly, crossing my fingers, if I get enough done today and then I crocheted through my breaks Saturday and Sunday, I can realistically get this done by the end of the weekend. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all right now. I'm going to probably, this is all that I have left of that random skein that I found. So I'm probably going to just wind up part of the next one. Did I finish that skein? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, so that's all the update that I have for y'all. I'll check in with y'all later tonight to show you how far I got, and we'll see what our chances are of finishing at the end of Sunday. Hey y'all, today is Sunday. I'm sorry for the lack of updates, but like I said in an earlier video, we're getting ready to move. So we started to pack our stuff up. Like yesterday, we packed both our bathrooms in the hall closet, and then today I think we're doing the kitchen. So we got stuff going on. But I have been working on the jersey quite a bit, just kind of picking up the yarn, doing some stuff while I'm in between packing and all that. So I want to show you what I got so far and then what I have left to do to finish this project out. So yesterday, or last night really, I finished this front panel. I did some decreases, as you can see, and wrapped this up. So this front panel is completely done. When I sew the two panels together, I'm going to do some kind of border around the neckline. I think the decreases are pretty clean. I think they're pretty clean, but we'll see how I feel when I do it. And then I started to work on the back panel. I have 3 rows left until it's the same height as the front panel. So from here, once I finish the second panel, these last couple of rows, all I have to do is sew the sides together and do the sleeves. I think that if I focus enough, I can get this done today. We'll see what it looks like when I block it, because that's the goal tomorrow, is to finish it or be done already and then block this tomorrow so I can have a final try on for y'all before the video is over. I have a feeling this is gonna be really oversized, but that's fine, because I am gonna be wearing clothes underneath this. It's not gonna be just, so I'm gonna be wearing like a full shirt underneath this, so maybe it just gives more space to have something underneath it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna check in with y'all a little bit later. I'm gonna show you my progress throughout the day today, and we're gonna cross our fingers that I can finish crocheting this today. That's the goal. So I sewed up the top. Here's what we're looking at. Honestly, I think I could have made it longer. It doesn't fit crazy. You can see my shirt through it. Yep. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's sew up these sides and add the sleeves. I am on such a roll today. Let's get this finished. Y'all, so it's the end of the night. I'm gonna show you what I got done. I'm actually really proud of myself. I actually met my crochet goal today. I said that I wanted to finish the front panel. Finish the back panel, sew it together, and do the sleeves. And that's exactly what I did. The sleeves are done. I have a love-hate relationship with these sleeves. I love that they're done, but I don't like how they came out, because I was actually decreasing on accident and I wasn't realizing it, and I didn't want to frog it, so I just went on the other side and decreased the same, so at least they'll fit, the same on me. But I'm really considering frogging them and doing them again, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm going to make the decision tomorrow. All I have left to do is just slip stitch the sides. That's it. And then I'm going to put this in the washer and dryer, block it out, and then we're going to see how it fits after that. And then at that point I'll make a decision on whether or not I'm going to frog the sleeves and do them over. But if I decide to do that, it's not going to happen in this video because I whipped this out in just a couple of days. So as far as I'm concerned, this is going to be done tomorrow, whether I decide to frog the sleeves later or not. Hopefully it blocks well and I won't have to worry about it. But I'm very proud of myself for making my goal. As much as I am excited about this project, I am ready for it to be over. So I'm tired. It's almost time for me to go to bed, so I need to get my skincare done, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow with me doing the sides, blocking, and then the final try on, and that's gonna be in this video. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, so today is the next day, which would make today Wednesday. So last night I washed and I dried my jersey. I took it out of the dryer, put it right over there on top of my Joann cart. Now it's time for us to try it on. I honestly think this is going to be too short, but maybe this will surprise me. So out of the bag, it's really soft. This is really soft and it's really smooth. But even holding it up to my body right now, yeah, it's short, which is troubling, but we're gonna see. So let me just try it on real quick. Hopefully, I just needed it to drop a little bit. It didn't have to be a whole lot. And it didn't. Let me show you. Oh. Now, with me knowing this is too short, here's where I'm at with my options. Okay, so I'm not going to remake it. I'm not taking it apart. So really all I can do is just find a way to add stitches on the bottom. I do have to remember this is my jersey. I'm not selling it. I'm not giving it away. This is for me to wear during Cardinals home games as I watch them on TV. So, I mean, it's not going to be the biggest deal if it looks a little crazy, because I could just get some more of that yarn, attach it at the bottom, and do more rows. I mean, the stitch will be upside down, and it's going to look a little crazy, but I'll have the length that I want. Like I said, this is for me. So if it looks a little weird, I mean, I did it. I did it, and it's for me. So I might end up doing that. So I'm going to just fold this up. I'm going to put it back in the bag, and I'm going to put it in my closet, and it's going to be a later Kelsey's problem. I don't know. I will have to revisit it pretty soon, though, because the season isn't that far away. So, with that being said, I still count this as a W. I made the jersey. I finished it. I have to leave in some ends, but it's done. And if I wanted it that length, I could keep it, and I would be completely done. So, thank you for joining me this week. I'm very grateful for anyone who watches my videos. If you want to see some crochet shenanigans like this from me in the future, feel free to subscribe. Join my growing little family. I'm very happy to have y'all. I will see y'all next Friday with my next video. And until then, y'all be safe. Crochet something. I don't know. Just have a good life.